Solaris Budgets here, and I'm on a journey to ensure a better financial future for myself by budgeting, hybrid cash stuffing and doing savings challenges. So welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video we're going to be checking in to see what's in my binders, cash condensing and counting up, all that good stuff. So yeah, you're seeing this on a Saturday. You're seeing this like a week after I record this. I've decided to record this video early. One, because I'm not going to get a chance to film this week. I am in the office like most days this week, and that just means I just got no time to film, and it's going to be really warm this week as well. I think where we are it's going to hit 34, 35, which is not going to be very pleasant. So I'm very relieved that I'm going into work where there is aircon. Other than that, the reason I'm doing this is because I messed up this month. June for us is a 5-week month. I don't know how I missed that. I wrote it all out at the beginning of the year. But yeah, June is a 5-week month and I don't have 5 weeks worth of cash to stuff because I thought it was a 4-week month. So we're getting my cash condensing and count up on the Saturday where there should be June week 5. But yeah, I've gone back and checked everything. The only thing that really matters is the groceries. So the way I work out how many weeks in a month is that I count how many grocery shops I have to do. We do our grocery shop online, we get it delivered on a Sunday, so it's how many Sundays between paychecks. Turns out there's 5 this month and not 4. We will kind of excuse me, we will sort that out and pay it back retrospectively after our like July paychecks. It happens. It's just we can't completely lose the plot and fall apart. We just amend for it, sort it out and move on. It is frustrating, but it is what it is. So like I said, today we are cash condensing and counting up. I hope you're all doing well, by the way. I'm filming this just as the heat wave is starting in the UK. I think when you see this, it will hopefully be a little bit cooler. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. And I'm seriously thinking about investing in a little aircon unit because I think these heat waves are here to stay and they're not very pleasant. So the way this works is we go through each of the binders, we count what's in the binders, and any cash we take out and we condense and we place placeholders, and then we see how much we're taking back to the bank. So I'm going to be using this lovely monthly savings check-in and condense from Rainbow Budgets and Plans. I got this as part of the 12-day advent calendar from Rainbow Budgets and Plans last year. This is all very good, very exciting. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. It's just currently very busy. It's either work, so I'm very busy with work, or I'm very busy with wedding stuff, so it doesn't really seem to end, so I just feel like I'm a bit all over the place. Yeah, I naively thought that the weeks coming up to the wedding weren't going to be that stressful because I booked everything like really early and sorted out. No, they are very stressful. There are things that you don't think you need to think about that you need to think about, and it just never seems to end. But yeah, because we're now what weeks away from the wedding, and I did mention that in my previous video that I will be taking August off. I might come in at the end of August, maybe to do the cash condensing and count up for August. I just have thought about it, trying to figure out a way I could do it, and I just can't. I need the majority of August off because we get married in August. I won't tell you when, but we'll get married in August, and I just need to not. One, to be easier to just do August digitally, and 2, I just don't have the time to pre-record like 5 or 6 videos for August on top of wedding stuff. So I do apologise. It is slightly frustrating that I can't work it out with videos, and I'm just going to take a break, then enjoy the break, and then back to it in September or maybe the end of August. We'll see. So enough rambling before this ends up to be 20 minutes of me rambling. Let's make sure you can see this. So in personal spending we have 15. And the difference is plus 15. Now, because I'm filming this early and actually back to the bank is nothing, we haven't quite done grocery shop number 4 of the month. I am expecting that when it comes to cash stuffing week 1 of July, that these envelopes will be emptier, and that's fine. It's just the way that I have to pre-record videos at the moment, and yeah. So in groceries we've got 30. Oh, it's 34. I can't get that last one out. I've turned off the fan and closed the door while I'm filming and closed the window, and I'm like, oh, I mildly regret doing that because it's feeling a little bit warm in here. And I've got the ring light on, so yeah, we'll see how we cope. So that's a difference of plus 9. Nothing, go back to the bank. eating out has got, it's actually got 25. I can't believe I haven't changed that. 25. That's a difference of minus 25 and nothing's going back to the bank. I'm going to just sort that out now. I had to buy coffee at work. One of the nights I just didn't really sleep very well. Had my usual coffee in the morning and then was like, I need to be alive for work. So I bought coffee, which is something I'm trying not to do because it's really expensive. But in an emergency, okay. Usually I bring like instant coffee with me and I just make it, but I forgot to bring the coffee or the cup or anything, so that was a bit frustrating. Car has got 30. I very much expect this to go down to 0 this month. I'm in a lot more than I budgeted for, so we're going to have to do something with the budget for that because I need to probably keep a little buffer in there just in case I need to go in. That car envelope is for charging the car and paying for parking at work, so that's purely commuting based. And then my sinking fund base is if we need to charge on the network, or so that is no change, nothing going back to the bank. And then household is empty. It's been one of those months, so like, because I don't know if it's because like I messed up with the weeks, but also like we've had to like replace like the dishwasher tablets and all that kind of stuff this month as well, so it's just been so expensive. Yeah, and I don't know, groceries are suddenly more expensive as well. Is it because we're buying fruit and all that kind of stuff? I don't know. But yeah, so that's fun. Everything's getting expensive again. But yeah, it's okay. We continue and we'll make up for it. So annual bills. So this is my annuals binder. So this is annual bills. This was stuff like TV license, contents, insurance, our water, and our toilet brush subscription. So we've got 5, 50, 70, 80, 91. Okay, so we've got 600 in annual bills. So we're going to take 50 back to the bank, and that is an increase of 50. So let's get the placeholder. Put 20 and 3 tens there. There's 600 in annual bills. Very good to see. Very good to see. Car annuals. This is for stuff like all the car annuals, MOT insurance, car tax, and something else as well. Insurance, car tax, MOT and service. There we go. So it's got 50, 70, 80, 1, 10, 20, 35. So we got 1, 3, 5, which is an increase of 55. That is a really weird increase, man. I don't know why it's that. Anyway, so I'm going to take 50, 80, 100. Do I want to take 20 or do I want to take, I'm going to take all the cash back. I think 20, 30, 40, 55. We're going to take 55 back to the bank because it just feels a bit weird to have like 5s hanging around in those bigger envelopes. And yeah, normally I just do like the 50s, but yeah, weird, I know, but is what it is. Personal annuals. This was a new envelope this month. Annual bills has turned into like the joint annuals. Both my partner and I put money into annual bills. Personal annuals was my personal subscriptions. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 45. And that is an increase of 45. Nothing's going back to the bank, but let's condense these 10s to 2 20s. I can do this. We're on it. Sorry, it's just been a long day of sorting out various things that need to be sorted out that couldn't be sorted out during the week because I was working. All that fun stuff. It's very exciting. Yeah. Right, and it's also just really warm. Health. So this is my variable sinking funds binder. So this is the things we don't necessarily need to budget for every week or every month, but I try and put some money into the high priority sinking funds every month. So health has got 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm going to take that 30 back to the bank because I do want to keep this like keep a buffer of £50 in health, because you just never know what may happen. I may start to increase some of these sinking funds. We will see. Car has got 20, 30. I don't know why it's got 35 in it. It has 30. That is a decrease. No, I know why it has 35. I'm going mad. I was like, oh, right. There's 35 in it, which is a decrease of 15. Nothing's going back to the bank, and that's because I've had to renew my driving license. So I've had my full license for almost 10. It'll be 10 years in July. I will have my license, so I've renewed that this morning. So that was fun. Needed to be done so I can continue to drive legally. So that's why that's gone down, and that's what that car sinking fund is. It's for like smaller stuff like that. So I do try and keep a buffer of 50, but I think I might start increasing the buffers in these envelopes. But we'll see. Travel has got 20, 40, 50. That's an increase of 10. Nothing to go back to the bank. This is for if we need to get a train. Like I try and keep 50 in there because it's about the cost of either having to get like trains to see folks like our parents. Like if there's an emergency, I do have a car and I do drive, and I do have the car amount there just in case we need to do that as well. It's good to have travel, and just in case we need to take a trip into London, because now that's getting really expensive as well. Gifts is got 60. And that is an increase of 10. It is Father's Day tomorrow. So I've sent cards, I've bought cards for all birthdays and Father's Day and all that kind of stuff. Nothing's going back to the bank. Going to try and put a bit of money in there because it's like my parents' birthdays and my partner's birthday all in like less than a month. So that's fun. Self-care has got £15 in it. That is a decrease of 40, and nothing is going back to the bank. And is that it for this binder? No, it's not. I forgot to put the tech envelope, thing in. We can do that at the end. Ireland has got 5, 6, 50. No change there. I'm going to put tech at the bottom here because that is an envelope that we now have money in. I'm going to say we had nothing in it last month, and tech now has £200 in it. I am trying to build up the funds to buy a new phone and a new laptop, which is quite daunting because both my phone and my laptop are like 6 years old. I don't believe that is that old, but they're both starting to show signs of giving up. I have cleared them all and tidied them all and tried to optimize them, but I do need my laptop for work at the moment. I do a lot of coding and stuff like that, so that is important to have. Nothing's going back to the bank. There's no difference, and nothing's going back to the bank, so we'll just see how we do. Yeah, just going to keep saving, and that's what these savings challenges are for. Speaking of saving challenges, this is the challenge binder. So first we're going to go into the 2026 challenge from Helen at the Solaris Budget. This is the big challenge of the year. So we've got 100, 200, and 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 3, 310, 35, 310, 315, 320. Now, what's happened with this is let me write that down before I get so confused. 320, so that is a difference of 85. Yes, I think. And how much we take it back to the bank? So we're going to take 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 100. I got that right. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay. Just seems a bit odd. Okay, so there's definitely an increase. Sometimes I do mental maths and I'm like, that is the correct amount, and sometimes I'm like, that just does not make sense. I'm sure it's fine, but it's warm. It is 85, yes. Okay, I'm not going too mad. Right. So what I decided to do is I had another challenge in here. I had a rainbow flip in here. I've decided that because I have like priority challenges, so my priority challenges are this 2026 challenge and Fiverr Friday, and then my binder as well. I wanted to prioritize getting those finished. Now the 2026 challenge, I actually realized there's quite a lot of bonus circles, and I want to prioritize completing that challenge, which means we have to put a bit of extra in for the next few weeks just to cross off the bonuses. So we play this with my personal spending money every week, but of course if we're only just playing with my personal spending money with every week, we're not going to complete it. So I decided that for now, I'm not going to add any new challenges. We're going to focus on getting all the bonuses done on the 2026 challenge, and then we're also going to focus on the save the year. So this is save 26 times. I'm doing this with minis, so I do mini challenges, and then when we complete a mini challenge, we move it into this challenge. But I realised that we might not complete it, so I kind of want to focus first on that 2026 challenge, and then on this 20 times 26 challenge. I hope that makes sense. And then I think next year we might do some focus on the smaller challenges. But yeah, we just got some big beastly challenges that we do weekly that I want to focus on. So Fiverr Friday has got 125.30, which is an increase of 20. And then I don't think we're going to take anything back to the bank. We can let that build quite nicely. Right. Save the year. So this has got lots of tiny placeholders because we do this with the minis. Losing everything. We will condense this, don't worry. So in save the year, we've got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 30 we said, so let's do a 10 and a 20 and 100. I thought we got enough 100 placeholders out, but we might need to get some more out. I'm really sad I'm not going to be filming in August, I have to say. I kind of was so proud that I was keeping up with it, and I just can't. I just physically cannot keep up for the month of August. I think I might join at the end of August to do our count ups. But yeah, it just breaks my heart slightly that it's an increase of 75 and nothing's going back to the bank. Yeah, I just feel a bit sad. I feel like I'm letting people down, to be honest, and yeah, I don't know. It's okay, but it's also not. So, but yeah, there's just no physical way I can do this. At the moment, like, I can barely just get time to record videos between work and wedding stuff, and then I'm really bad at watching other people's videos because when I watch the videos, I want to watch them and then comment something meaningful on them. And I just currently don't have the energy to do that. When I like come back from work, when I've done wedding stuff, I just sort of need to do something mindless. I don't know. There was me trying to multitask and that didn't work. Right, 30 plus 40 plus 50 plus 40 plus 50 plus 40 plus 50 plus 5. So that's 305 in my 2026 binder. So that is an increase of 55. And we are going to take some money back to the bank. So I don't want to keep cash in these envelopes when they are finished, if that makes sense. So we're going to take 50 back to the bank. And we're going to do 2 20s and a 10. So we'll keep that 5, and then when August is done, we'll take that back to the bank. Yeah, right. Then we're going to go into my minis binder. We finished a lot in the minis. I don't know if I'm going to continue the minis, to be honest. So the way the minis are funded is basically any side hustle money that comes in that is less than a £5, 15, 16, 17. And then when I pay for stuff, for example, if I pay £1 for something, I round it up to the nearest £5 and I put that money into a pot. It's now on Monzo because I have too many pots on Zopa, so I've moved it all to Monzo. And what's the word? The pot's getting quite big and I'm kind of losing the will with minis. Oh, there's just 17 in minis. And I feel like it won't be fun to do minis with like 20, 30, 40 quid. That wasn't the point of the minis. I didn't realise it would build up. It just goes to show you do these smaller things and they do build up. So part of me is tempted to move like so the only challenge that currently has money in it is this You Fill My Heart with Colour challenge. And part of me is tempted to just move that into a nothing's going back to back, into a bigger envelope and put that on in my challenge binder, and then just, you know, try and push to finish that. And then when that's finished, every time I have 20 quid in that pot, we can withdraw it and just put it into the challenge. I'm often forgetting to do the minis, that's the other problem. And I've also forgotten to get the Christmas binder out, so give me a sec. And it just means we'll see some progress in the other challenges more. The minis have served their purpose. They showed me that even with small amounts, I can save quite a lot of money. It just builds, which is really nice to see. But also, I'm getting a little bit tired, and there's no harm in changing things up when you are feeling a bit like it's getting a bit tedious. There's no harm in it. You don't have to stick to everything. So yeah, I think that's what I might do. So Christmas, I need my calculator back. So this is a mixture of different challenges from Unported Budgets and Plans and Helena the Housewife's Budget. Basically just to make saving for Christmas more fun, mainly because I got loads of Christmas themed challenges in the advent calendars, and wanted to create a Christmas binder this year. I do intend to start putting a little bit of money in in these binders soon. So at the moment we just do £20 a month, so that's got 25. So let's take those two tens, put in a 20. Right. Oh, it's so warm. You have no idea. You do have an idea because you're also sitting in it. This has got 22. I realised that we probably will never condense this binder till the end. We'll see. Or until like we need to take it out to spend money on Christmas. This has got... Oh, right, hold on. Well, losing everything, 22. Alright. So have you already started saving Christmas? Are you still... have you already started? Have you started shopping for Christmas? That's what I want to know. I find like I can bring myself to save monthly for Christmas, but I don't think I could bring myself to like start buying for Christmas. One, I think I'm still recovering from that. It takes me ages to figure out what to buy people. And yeah, I just never know what my budget is until we've saved that amount. And then we've got 2, 3, 4, 14. 137. I'm not so sure that is right, but I thought we had a more even number, but I think that might be wrong. But at this point, I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I don't care. If it's wrong, we will sort it out. Right. And nothing's going back to the bank. So let's count all this up. figure out what we're taking back to the bank. Right, I'm going to do some calculator. So currently we have 15, 34 plus 25 plus 30 plus 600 plus 135 plus 45 plus 50 plus 35, 50 plus 60 plus 15 plus 650 plus 320 plus 130 plus 130 plus oh god, 320 plus 130 plus 130 plus 305 plus 17 plus 7 plus 200, 2803, which is a difference of 255 pounds. Yay, it's gone up. I mean, past few months we've been spending most of our Christmas, but it's come to that time of the year where all our annual bills come out, so I will not be offended if all my, I think, you know, the annual bills will start to, the annual bills envelope will start to decrease. Let's count how much is going back to the bank. So we've got 50 plus 55 plus 30, not 50, plus 100 plus 50, which gives us 285 going back to the bank. And let's just see if we've got that. Right. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 91. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 80, 85. First go counted, £285 going back to the bank. Hi everyone, sorry for the really weird jump cut. I basically finished recording, packed everything away, imported the files to edit, and then realised that this video stopped recording because my phone battery ran out, which is the night before, so I'm waiting to charge up the phone battery. I thought I'd re-recorded the ending. Turns out I didn't re-record the ending. So this is my ending, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you all stay cool during the week. I hope you all continue to stay cool. Thanks so much for getting to the end of the video. Remember to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week for July week 1. Thank you. Bye.